I'm here pitch side with Paul Caddis, 2-2 draw against Aston Villa under 21s. Your reflections on the game?
I'm absolutely delighted with the players. The work ethic these players put in it's off the scale. Honestly, it's amazing. We won't play against teams like that this year in terms of testing our shape. So when you play against academies of a high elite level, they need space to play in, and we were compact. Our shape again was brilliant. Our work ethic off the ball, our camaraderie amongst the players, driving each other on, driving across the pitch, and our quality was there as well. Listen, I said when I come into this club, the art of crossing has gone out the game, and I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why, but we put crosses in the box. We've done it now for the last 3 or 4 games, and because humongous amount of problems. But I'm absolutely delighted for the players. I'm loving every single bit of it with them.
Start of the game, it took a bit of a while to adjust because I think Villa did control possession.
They did, and I turned round to the bench after 4 minutes and I said, this is how academies play, this is how they set up. I've worked in them, I've came through them as a young player, and after 4 minutes they were in our half twice. So they went in our half and straight back out of it, back to centre halves, and I'm fine with that. I don't mind it. So it was just that bit of patience of the likes of Kobe. Runs is unbelievable on the pitch. He just coaches everybody, and it was the number 6 was getting on it more than what I'd like to, and we got Kobe just to stay in that position and just leave the 2 centre halves, and as time went on, we grew into the game. We secured possession a bit better than we did after the first 10 minutes. There was times where Villa would give us it back and we were a bit sloppy with our passing, but once we got there, listen, we were a massive threat.
And the crowd reaction, you could see that they were engaged with what you were trying to do.
Yeah, and the more we get that, the better. Listen, the crowd have been absolutely fantastic. Pre-season friendly to get, 2,300 is amazing, absolutely amazing, but it just shows you the size of this club and where we can get to if we all stick together and keep seeing these gates coming through the door. And listen, I'm privileged to be manager of the club. I'm loving every minute of it, and I'm trying to give as much as I possibly can back to the club, to the board for trusting me, and I think they can see that through the hard work of the players as well.
A little bit of controversy right at the end. Was it a corner and not a corner?
Yeah, one of those things. Listen, if you ask me during the game, you can see me. I'm quite animated. That's just my character. I try and kick every ball and make every decision. That's just how I'll be. But yeah, listen. The linesman had said that he thought it came off a black sock, which was fine. But we then have to defend the corner better.
Because up until that point, it looked as though you were going to get a victory.
It did, yeah. And obviously, you get to that close to the end of the game, you think that the victory's there. But football, it changes in the blink of an eye. Listen, we'll get decisions like that, and it's how we come back from it. And I quite like the fact that before the game, obviously the game get delayed 15 minutes, so it's that little test of character as well. Can we react to a little bit of change your plan, change your routine? Right, we're going to have to wait another 15 minutes. So that was good. It was obviously unplanned, but it was a nice little character test for the lads, which I thought they came through as well.
One notable thing that you weren't expecting, Kyle Hankins having to come off very early in the game, another injury. What is it, a hamstring?
Yeah, it's his hamstring. Yeah, you'd think I'd run over a black cat and reverse back over it again. Yeah, it's a hamstring. We're hoping that he's got it just in time. He got back up, but I'd already made the decision as soon as he went down. I was going to bring Mark Derricott on, who, by the way, I thought was brilliant when he came on. I had a couple of minutes when he first came on just to get into the game and decision making, when to take a touch, when to play forward. Once he got over that couple of minutes, that bumpy road, then I thought it was excellent, absolutely excellent, and I'm really pleased with him.
An unnamed trialist as well, central midfield. How do you think he fared?
Yeah, Christopher Misalou. I played with Chris at Swindon a few years ago. He's been in the leagues and stuff like that. And he went back to France for the last couple of months just to spend some more time with his family, and you can see he's not done a lot. He genuinely hasn't. He's not trained, so to come in and play a game like that and for 45 minutes was credit to him, but he's he'll know himself. He's still got to get more fitness into him and get more training and more sharpness and stuff like that, and that will only come through actually playing football.
So he's likely to be involved against Redditch at the weekend?
I'll have to speak to him. I don't know what his plans are. Ideally, yeah, because we've not got many players, to be honest, and I don't want to keep bringing in trialists because I don't want to upset the group. The group's been absolutely fantastic, but we obviously are still short at the moment.
Yeah, just one new bit of news on that is that Andy Williams has had surgery today. Have you had any feedback from him?
Yeah, spoke to Willow about 5 o'clock. He went into surgery about 3 o'clock. Surgeon was really happy with the procedure, and hopefully they're return to probably some slight fitness, slight jogging and stuff like that after 8 weeks, and then it'll be a couple of weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks hopefully of rehab, and we might see him back 10-12 weeks.
And in terms of your squad building, the gate today of over 2,300 that you mentioned, that's got to help you, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's something, listen, Carol Hooper, the 23's assistant boss, had called me a couple of weeks ago and asked if we'd fancy a game. I think after seeing the West Brom game, they quite liked the challenge and what we were doing and stuff like that. So once I'd spoke to the board, I had obviously suggested that it would be an ideal situation for... Listen, I'm trying to do everything we possibly can to get as much budget as we possibly can to get as many competitive players in. I could have easily went and brought 20 players in on the budget, but I want to be competitive. I want to bring good, solid players that have got big characters, and they don't come cheap. They simply don't. It's a competitive league with a lot of high-end budgets, but such is life, and what I've managed to get on the pitch right now, I'm actually really proud. So yeah, that's where we are.
Bit tongue-in-cheek, but any chance of getting Louis Barry?
I don't know
Number
about that. 9. Louis Barry was a Swindon player a couple of years ago. I've watched his career quite a bit. Listen, it's just one of those things. I'm a different person on the side of the pitch to what I'm off it, and that's how I'll always be. I was like that during my career. I just want to win, and I don't care what it takes. I want to win games of football, and yeah, we had a little bit back and forth. But listen, Louis, he's a brilliant young player, and he's had a very interesting career to date. So good luck to him.
Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.